I can't do this anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving, now we going north. Going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me because I can't do this anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving, now we going north. Going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me because I got the key. We've been really moving places, always on the low. I was shining in the tunnel cause I got the glow. People really hating and it really start to show. Yeah, we gon' level up again cause that's just how we roll. Yeah, came in with the sauce. Yeah, learned out from the boss. Yeah, I've been learning lessons from the struggles and the losses. Praying for communion for the races since we lost it. I done had enough of it for all the pain and cost anymore. Left my past all on the floor. I've been trying to keep it moving, now we going north. Going up 2, 3, up 2, 3. Got this joy inside of me.
What is up, Ram fam? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So tonight I got a special for you. I have an in-studio guest with me, Xavier. What's your last name?
Carter.
Xavier Carter. And so y'all know how we do. We're going to start off with our warm-up to get things started. Make sure he's nice and comfortable and relaxed so we can have this wonderful conversation with you all. So just don't worry about being politically correct or anything like that. Just answer the question. Okay. What do you call these particular things that you see on the screen? If our network will pick it up. Forward. All right. What's that?
You gotta scoot over.
Okay. What do you call that? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call that right there?
Glass of water. Number 2. The number 2. Hair. Here. Shoes. Sneakers. The shopping cart. Ooh. A basket. A wallet. Or a purse. I'm gonna say that's a purse too. An alley. Hallways. Houses.
A hallway. So I'm gonna stop right here because we forgot the most important part of all of this.
Okay.
First, because this is about culture. So let the people know where you're from.
I'm from West Virginia originally, Charlestown, West Virginia.
Charlestown, West Virginia.
Yep, it's like in the panhandle of West Virginia. It's about an hour outside of DC, about 20 minutes from Northern Virginia, in the Leesburg, Loudoun County area.
Okay, so that's what y'all calling this stuff. Where you from? Okay.
Slushy, maybe. I don't know what that is. I think they call them thrills in Savannah.
But you ain't from Savannah. We don't care what they call it. We don't care what they call it in Savannah. What they call it where you from?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Okay, you never seen it before. Okay.
I probably have. I just don't know the name for it.
Where I'm from, I'll call it an ice cup. But okay.
Ice cup. Okay.
All right.
Fill the blank. That's a buttload of stuff.
Okay. Last one.
Wife beaters.
All right. Okay. Wife beater. Okay. So before we get started, another part of the icebreaker is, do you have any siblings? And what's your birth order?
Yeah. So I consider them my full sisters, but I have 3 half sisters.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 older sisters are my dad's children, and then my 1 younger sister is my mom's. I have two older ones. One's 24 and the other one's 25. I'm sorry if I'm messing up the ages. I don't really remember the ages all the time.
All right.
But and then the youngest one is 14. She's gonna be a freshman in high school. She just made the varsity volleyball team. Shout out to Lyric.
Okay, so you're in the middle. Sounds like.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
So, are you familiar with the descriptions of the birth orders?
I guess not. Maybe
Okay.
not.
No worries.
I know the middle child is supposedly something else.
So right, I got you.
Compared
I
to
got
the other
you.
ones.
I got you. So we're gonna go back to sharing the screen so the people can see. So if you're a middleborn, this is what they say are the characteristics of a middleborn. Do you think that this accurately describes you?
Yeah, that's most of them. I don't know if I consider myself a people pleaser. And I don't know if I really feel left out a lot, but I feel like the majority of them could. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
All right. So, all right, you ready to dive in?
Yeah.
All right. So we probably need to fix the way we're sitting a little bit. All right. Everybody can hear. All right. So we got one viewer says hello. All right. So refresh us. Where are you from again?
Charlestown, West Virginia.
Charlestown, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 21. I just turned 21 in January.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yep.
shoot. We got legal. All right. So you're 21. All right. And so what are you doing right now?
I feel like I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm doing a lot of different types of things. I have, with the school stuff, I have opened up my own little clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
Also do some modeling here and there, and then I have a photography business type thing starting up going with one of my good friends from the school. And then when I'm at home over the summer, I'm working on the farms and doing landscaping and things like
On
that.
the farm?
Yep.
Okay.
Different things just to become the most, I guess, well-rounded person I can before I actually step into the real world.
Okay. So let's shout out. Where are you going to school?
Elmira College.
Okay.
I'm part of the Tommy Hilfiger Fashion Business Program. It's a small school, but we make the most of it.
Yes.
It wasn't the best when I first went, but over the years it's grown on me. It's really grown.
So what got you to Elmira College?
It was actually soccer. One of my close friends, Connor, we had played soccer together since we were like maybe in like 8th grade, I think, or 7th grade. His dad used to coach me. He was in talks with the coach at Elmira, and I ended up emailing him too, and it just worked out that we both got an offer, and so we both committed there to go together. But that was what started me there. But going into my freshman season for soccer, I tore my ACL and my meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a major setback, and we were our coach that recruited us left, and then we were introduced to the new coach. So it was just a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't really know if I wanted to go there anymore. But then they brought the fashion program to Elmira, and I was able to hop into that and become more comfortable at the school. Stuff like that.
So the fashion school is new.
Yeah, it came in my sophomore year, so I was like one of the first students, like the first group that was a part of the school. So it's been a good way to make like networking opportunities or have networking opportunities because I was one of the early joiners. So we've been involved a lot with like the school and like the community and things like that, being able to like network and meet the business owners in the community and things like that.
Okay. I should turn that on. What exactly is your major? Did you already say that?
No, I'm a business major, and then I have a concentration in fashion marketing.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely putting all that to work.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're gonna make this thing happen. All right, so you putting that together, and you have this business, Brunel. That's how you
Yeah.
say it,
Yeah.
Brunel. Um, why fashion? Number one, and then two, how did you come up with this name?
Why fashion? I feel like from a young age, I feel like my dad was, I guess, a fashionista before fashionistas were a thing. Or I guess a popularized thing, I guess, around the world. Um, and he would always be on me about making sure my shoes are clean, and making sure I can't wear Adidas and Nike together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All the other extra things. So I really feel like he shaped my, I guess, style and like love for like clothes and like shoes and like taking care of things like that. And so like all throughout like high school, everybody would say I was like the best dressed, and then I don't know if I was voted in or almost voted in for the senior superlatives of best dressed. So I don't. It was between me and another kid, and so that just, I don't know. It gave me like, I guess, the confidence to like wear different types of clothes and things like that. And so once I got into college, I feel like being on my own and like not really knowing a lot of people there, I feel like being able to wear and like express myself through my clothes was something I was able to do, and something that came easier rather than trying to talk to people with something that has nothing to do with anything I really want to talk about. Obviously, I had the soccer team, but outside of soccer, making different friends and stuff like that, I feel like my clothing, I guess, and then the other fashion students and people around me in the community really helped me become more comfortable in the environment that I was in. Um, yeah. With the Brunel, my middle name is actually Brunel.
Oh.
And
Okay.
my parents came up with it. It's a mix between I don't know. I'm pretty positive this is what it is. Sorry, Mom, if I'm messing this up too. It's a mix between my mom's past, her mother, which has passed away, and then one of my dad's close friends or cousin that had passed away in a car accident. And they mixed up the names and letters and somehow came up with Brunel. So I guess it's like really meaningful to them, which means it's really meaningful to me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've really ever seen it anywhere else. So I guess I can really say it's something that I can own, like really like take ownership of. Not full because my parents gave me the name, obviously, but I feel like I can make it.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was some type of cross what you did with the reading for the blind. Braille.
Yeah,
Braille.
right.
Thought she was doing something with Braille.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And
Yeah.
so,
Can't nobody take that.
no, not at all. I didn't know. I know I wanted to like I wanted to say like last October around there. I was telling my friends David and Amani and all them that I really wanted them to start up a clothing brand, but they never knew my middle name. And we were just trying to figure out and think of what the name could be. Like I don't know. I knew I wanted to make something, but I didn't know what I wanted the name to be.
Yeah.
And one day, I don't know how they figured out my middle name. I feel like somebody said it randomly or something.
Somebody was on a mission.
I know someone.
I know a certain somebody who
name.
probably was on that mission.
Man, everybody was trying to figure out my middle name, and so they finally did. And someone was just like, "That has to be the name of your brand because that's like so unique. It sounds like it could be on like streetwear, or it can be on like a high fashion type brand, or anything like that." So that's really like what made me really like think about it and want to make that the name of my brand.
Yeah.
The mix of that and it actually being meaningful, I feel like that's what I had to go with.
Nice. Okay, so we want to talk more about the fashion Or do you want to talk more on the backstory?
I can go into the backstory and then leap into fashion.
Okay,
I can just give a short little backstory and then we can hop into the fashion aspect.
You can make it as long as you want. This is your story. So your symbol, your clothing symbol is ASL, right?
Logo is ASL. It's I love you in sign language, American Sign Language. This is also meaningful to me because my grandparents, my mom's parents, they're both deaf. And they both use American Sign Language in day-to-day life. My name is actually Xavier. I don't know if you can see my hand, but it's XAVIER. And then if you're signing it, you can just do this and put the X up by your eyebrow. If you can see it. And that also means just Xavier.
Just for a little bit, I'm gonna turn it off. Go ahead.
I'll redo it just so you guys can see it. But it's XAVIER, or you can do the X up by the eyebrow, which also is Xavier. The thing when it comes to like names, being able to, I guess, have like a symbol, like this is the symbol for Xavier, is you have to it has to be given to you by a deaf person. Like you can't just make it up and say that this is your name or like whatever. It has to be given to you by whoever, I guess, not named you, but like whoever the deaf person in your family or whoever you're connected to is. My grandmother, she tragically passed when my mom was 15. But she's the reason that my mom and my uncle, her brother, even though sign language, my mom always tells me stories about how she used to make them come out and do like vocabulary words or like spell like where they want to go or like things outside like tree and all that other stuff, just so they could become really fluent in it and be able to have conversations with them rather than having to write down or jot down stuff on a notebook and be able to communicate with them that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the deaf community has played a huge role in my life. My grandfather, he went to Gallaudet University, and I'm pretty positive that's where my grandmother went to, and that's where they met. They ended up meeting and everything like that. So I grew up going to their homecoming games, their football games. It's just a nice little time when we can all get out there and watch the games and stuff like that, and just be surrounded by everybody. It's a fun little event every time we go. But other than that, I just feel like my grandfather, he's like stepped up a lot since, well, I've been born. My whole life, he's played a really big role in my life. And I just couldn't find a real way to thank him for everything. And so I feel like rather than trying to give him something, I feel like I would do this like logo and the name that's mixed with my grandmother, in the American Sign Language, all that other stuff, to give it back to the community, the deaf community, the ASL, the Gallaudet, everything that comes with it. Just to give them something that they can have, like, and call theirs, rather than, I don't know, like having like a symbol, a logo, like how America has the Tommy Hilfiger flag, or you have all the Gucci's for everywhere else. You got Italy and all that stuff. I feel like for the deaf community, they can have Brunel and they can have the American Sign Language logo for I Love You on their shirts. I'm trying to get in talks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I want to try and reach out to maybe like the AD at Gallaudet University to see if I can do some type of collaboration with their teams or something like that, to give them maybe like warm-up shirts or like travel shirts or something like that, just with the logo. It doesn't have to be big. Like it could be like somewhere on like the chest or like I don't know, anywhere.
It's out there. It's in the ethers now. It's out there. It's out there.
So that's a goal I'm trying to achieve.
Okay.
Hopefully soon. Just to get it out there in front of everybody's eyes. I feel like that would be where I want to start. Other than where I've already started, that's where I want to start with like the deaf community.
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously I can have the hashtags and all that stuff on social media, but I feel like once we get it in front, like actually in front of their eyes, like something they're seeing like every day, like maybe whether it's at the basketball game and the players are wearing it while they're warming up, or at soccer games, football games, something, anything. And they're just like, oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that? And, you know, word of mouth is the best marketing
Yes, it
ever.
is.
So I don't know. Hopefully, jumping into that soon, it can be very successful if I can pull it off. When I pull it off.
Yes, when you pull it off, because it's out there. You've spoken it. And we're right here in DC.
Yeah.
So the power of the people. So
right down the
yeah,
street.
we're gonna make that happen.
Hopefully.
So are you already giving a portion of your proceeds to Gallaudet?
No.
Okay.
So I haven't. I'm not done. I haven't looked. I haven't looked in, but I haven't given anything back yet because I haven't. I guess started selling as much as I want to. Like I'm covering enough to get back a little bit of profit, but it's usually going right back into the supplies.
Yeah.
That I'm getting to get the clothes or like my machines. Like I have to get a Cricut and all the other extra stuff to order to produce the things I want to produce. But once I start making those sales and start maybe getting like sponsors or like business loans or like stuff like that, I obviously want to look into giving back to whether or not if it's specifically Gallaudet, but like whether if it's a charity or like something that I can give back to the deaf community. I would definitely be trying to look into doing that 100%.
Okay. Got vision. So
A little bit.
Yeah, so it's safe to say you're fluent in ASL.
I'm not fluent. I feel like I understand more than I can sign.
Okay.
But I definitely can. I can feel like I can hold a little conversation with you if I need to. 100%.
Okay. So did you see that the DC
fluent because I don't want anybody coming for my neck.
Did you see that the DC Police Department have hired on two deaf personnel to help with communicating?
Right. I know. I did not see that.
Yeah, they did that. So you got a question from the audience. What's your biggest influence on your style sense?
I want to say social media, but like I feel like I take different pieces from different people and put them together in one outfit. I really don't feel like I like just look up a style and just say, yeah, this is the one I want to do. I feel like I mix up different types of things, like whether it's business casual, like streetwear, like stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it's really like it depends on the person, really. What you want to wear, what you look good in. I feel like once you become comfortable and just throwing it on and just saying, if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I feel good in it. I feel like that's when like you can really just expand everything in your fashion sense in your closet. You not even have to look at anything for like inspiration or influence or anything like that. You can just open up your closet and throw on a pair of big jeans and something crazy on the top, like a sweater or something. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like in high school it was definitely trends. Like I feel like everybody went through the stage wearing skinny jeans and like all the small clothes and all the things like that. So I'll definitely say in my younger years, even though I'm still very young, I feel like it was definitely trends on social media, but now it's more just if I'm comfortable in it and I think it looks alright, I'm just gonna wear it.
Okay. Next is what is the hardest thing when it comes to breaking into the industry, mentally or financially? Miss Bailey.
I I feel like it's like consistency. You can have you can start stuff with just the support of the people around you. You don't need a crazy amount of money in order to start something. If you just close your eyes and just do it, it could pay off, it could not. But if you keep working at it consistently, something's gonna come out of it. I feel like when you open up any type of business in the industry, whether if you're in clothing or like retail or photography, anything like that, I feel like the biggest thing is consistency, or else you're gonna fall off the map because people are looking for you to post and do your marketing stuff at least weekly, once a week. And if they're not seeing the consistent post of us in your face, get this shirt, get this sweatshirt, get something that you want, then they're gonna forget about you. So I really feel like that's the hardest thing, staying mentally locked in order to be consistent and being disciplined and doing all the things that you need to do to stay on top of everything. And I can't lie, I've slipped up on it a lot. But I feel like it's something that you're gonna have to make mistakes with in order to become good at it. And you're gonna have the off days that you don't want to, but you got to, and you just gotta figure out what method works best for you to get through it and do what you gotta do.
That consistency thing.
It's something. It's something that comes with everything.
I had a quote that I shared on here that spoke to me because I was very consistent with YouTube, and then I stopped and everything. But it's don't confuse consistency with trying to be perfect.
100%.
So
100%.
Like, oh yeah,
that's a good quote. I've never heard that before.
Yes,
that's a good one.
That one really spoke to me because that's why I'm not consistent. It's not necessarily about that I find it hard or anything. It's just it's like I'm trying to be perfect. Like I don't want to put out this particular bad product or incomplete product or incomplete thought. I want it to be perfect, so therefore I don't do it.
Exactly.
Right, and then that's the same thing with other things in life, right? That's why people. All right. I wonder how much of that was heard. I hope you heard everything I just said because StreamYard told me that my mic was muted. All right. So next question. If you had a chance to pick anyone, who would be your celebrity endorsement?
Oh man, that's a hard question. Man.
She said no. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I will repeat just in case I don't know what you didn't hear. So I said that I had a quote that said, "Do not confuse consistency with trying to be perfect." And I was saying that that's why I had stopped being consistent with YouTube because I was trying to put out the perfect product. And that's probably the same as to why people stop working out, they stop eating right, and just like other things in life that requires you to be consistent. So that quote has spoke to me. But then now that I repeated that, there's another quote that I thought about that was like, oh, something about consistency versus when you're lacking the motivation or something, remember to be disciplined or something to that effect. But anywho, so that's what you missed. That's what you missed. So yeah, if you had a chance to pick, who would be your celebrity endorsement?
Oh man, I really gotta think about this one because I truly do not know. any celebrity endorsements that I would really want to get into. Because I feel like some could be controversial,
Hey,
but I don't know, really controversial for the people or more controversial in my head for me to actually say out loud.
hey, cool. Let's go. We'll tell you if it's controversial. No, just playing.
Let me think. Obviously, bigger names would always be beautiful if I could get into like the like sports industries and things like that, like your Steph Currys and like your LeBron James and things like that. But like, and then obviously, people, different soccer players maybe that are going to be retiring soon, or that we can maybe just get a couple more years out of, maybe in like Messi or somebody like that, just to have like a really like crazy name just off the jump that will get put right in front of people's eyes. Man, I feel like, I don't know, a celebrity.
Or maybe they don't have to be like a big celebrity.
A big
Maybe celebrity in West Virginia, a celebrity in New York, a celebrity, like you said, in soccer. There's somebody a celebrity to you. Hey, like my sister said, that'll get them talking. If they're controversial, you know, that'll get them talking. Who you thinking?
I would love to. Who would I love to do a celebrity collab with? That's what it is. Endorsement. I don't know. If I was doing collabs, I would want to collab with maybe the higher names. You could say Tommy Hilfiger things, and then like maybe your Gucci's or like Dior or higher like names in like the industry in order to get my name out there. Just for like, maybe if I could do like a collab on like a t-shirt or like a jacket or something like that, where I could put the logo on the back and they could have theirs on the front or something like that. I definitely think that it could be really cool. Or even I've been in talks with the 10 a.m. with possibly doing a collab with them, which I really think that we could make something that could be really cool come to life. If we did do a collab with the 10 a.m., shout out to them. I feel like that could be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. People repping my merch. Yeah. I would definitely go with maybe artists in the industry, like maybe Lil Yachty, because I guess he's one of my really big inspirations when it comes to like expressing yourself through your clothing and stuff like that. So if I saw him with like a oversized Brunel t-shirt on on Instagram or like in a music video or something, I feel like I'd be on top of the world at that point. But yeah, different people like that. Yeah.
You got anybody in the deaf community that you can think of, or yeah, just anybody big or small, or starting off?
I did see this might not have any correlation, but I did see that in Africa, they had released, or they've had their first deaf rapper. He's 100% deaf, but he is rapping on songs, on beats, and trying to get collaborations with other big time rappers. I saw it on social media maybe like a week or two ago. I feel like it would be cool if I was able to get in talks with him or something like that, to see him wearing something Brunel, just because it's the first deaf rapper to come out of Africa. And I really think I haven't seen any deaf rapper ever anywhere. I don't know if it's just Africa or if it's the whole world, but obviously there probably has been, but like not like mainstream artists, I guess you would say.
You know what? I don't know. My friend did. She sent me a video of this girl who does do signing in the video. I just don't know if she's the actual artist or if she was signing for the artist. I did see that. And she might be local. She might be local here. So now I'm gonna have to look for that video. I'm gonna have to find that now because that might be a very good start.
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah. I really can't think of any other celebrities. I feel like Zendaya was big when I've been growing up. I feel like she's been in front of our faces since Disney Channel, since we were little kids. So it would be cool to see her in it too.
Okay, you can start with little Zendaya, but you know, with my Zendaya, see? Yeah. And every time I hashtag it, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
But hopefully looking forward to not September. I'm gonna say October. We'll be having a new drop. I'm thinking we're gonna do cropped hoodies and regular hoodies, and then we're gonna do sweatpants to go with the hoodies too.
Okay.
Just for a small winter drop, just to get it back out in front of people's eyes. It's gonna be totally different than the sweatshirts and stuff that have been dropped in the past.
So your sweatshirts?
Yeah. So
I don't have a sweatshirt.
We're looking forward to
okay.
it. Nope. David has one somewhere. Okay. I don't know where. You got a t-shirt now.
I got a t-shirt.
You got a t-shirt. The sweatshirts might be coming back. The old ones, I don't know. We'll see. I think a lot of people want them, so I might have to bring them back again. But I don't know. It depends on how well the drop in October goes.
Okay. So where have we not gone? So we've talked about school. We've talked about your future vision. Talked about what got you started, and we've even talked about possible endorsements and where you would like to, who you would like to see wearing your brand. So I think the last thing, because as you talked about the importance of getting your brand out and the things that you would like to do, like with Gaia Day and stuff, I think just a little bit more of if you have anything to say about like representation. So the fact of you can answer in whichever direction you want. Mm-hmm. So being a family member of someone in the deaf community, a Black man, just whatever you think is important, or the representation of your company.
Yeah, I feel like I guess I'll take it more in the direction of growing up as a Black man, I guess, with people around me that are in the deaf community, because I feel like the examples that I was given might be different than, like, I guess other people, because like riding around with my grandfather, he always had like once he got like his newer cars, he had like a little card or something that said like, I'm deaf, like I can't hear or speak, like and so like we're gonna have to figure out how to communicate basically. So I feel like that ties in with helping me, I guess, when it came to like staying calm in situations like that, because it was like he can't. If this ever happens, luckily for me, it never happened. Like if this ever happens, we're gonna have to make sure that the cop understands that he can't like speak or hear him. So I feel like that's a little kind of a different experience than others would have, but like I still have the talks with my mom, like that every mother has with a Black man growing up in America, when it comes to dealing with whether it's cops or people in the world, just anywhere, everyday life. And I feel like when it comes to what I'm trying to represent, whether it's through my brand or really just me, like as a person, because I feel like they both can have an effect on my brand's image as a whole, or like anything as a whole really that I do, is just breaking the stereotype, not being a statistic, like being being in the system because I have a LLC, being in the system because I have a business or I'm doing good things, not because I'm in jail or I've been pulled over one too many times or because I've committed a crime or something like that, or I'm dead or something like that. Just the main focus being like everything being positive rather than negative, like whether it's like words, because words have power. I've been taught that and shown over the past couple of years that words carry a lot of power.
Yes.
So like just being positive, trying to see out the good in things whenever you can in all the situations, just to overall become not really, I guess, a better person, but better for yourself, being able to deal with situations and things like that. I've really hopped into different things like meditation and like stuff like that, things of that nature. Like I'm certified in Reiki, which is energy healing, which heals like your chakras and things like that. So like different things to like help you stay like, I guess, mentally focused and like clear and like things like that. So like that all the pressure of the outside world doesn't like take over, quote unquote.
It's fascinating.
So just things to try and stay level-headed, like so that I don't become something that people like look down on type deal. But yeah.
You can't go nowhere. You gotta stick around. You gotta stay around the Lee family. You gotta stay. That's great. How long did it take you to get that certification?
So my mom's actually a Reiki master. So she's instilled all of this inside me since she's picked it up. All the mental healing things and like stuff like that. So like before me and Connor went to college, she said that the one thing I had to do before I leave was become certified in it, so that I could give myself self Reiki while I was away at college. To keep myself safe in her eyes. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, I love it. As you were talking about your grandpa, and needing the card and stuff. Of course, as a mom, I'm thinking about these interactions with cops and things like that. But when you're like out and about, because you said you don't want to say you're fluent. Just when you're out and you see, if you have ever seen, where there's a deaf person trying to communicate, but whomever, like if they're in a customer service line or whatever, and the person can't realize that they're deaf and they're just being mistreated. Like, do you ever step in or do anything? Like, what do you do?
I actually have a story about that. It's not a crazy story or anything, but I was working at Wise last summer, I think it was, or it might have been around Christmas time when I was home for a break or something. And this deaf lady, she was like in line, and she had I can't remember what she had up there, but she had her stuff on the belt to come up, and I was checking her out, and the man behind her kept, like, I didn't know she was deaf. I didn't realize she was deaf. The man behind her kept asking her like, hey, like, do you need help or something like that? And like he was getting upset because she wasn't responding. And I just was looking at her, and I don't know if I realized that she had like a hearing aid in or like something, but something made it click that she was deaf. And I was like, oh, like she can't hear you, like, sir, like, can you like calm down please a little bit? And like she finally looked up at me, And I was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't."
You said it with your
know.
mouth?
No, I said I'm so sorry. And then she just said, "Oh," like her face brightened up because I just knew a little bit enough to help her, I guess. And then she went on about her married day, but I feel like it made her a little bit, I guess, happier or I guess feel more comfortable being in the store. I don't know. But then a couple days later, I came in and I got like a little certificate from my manager that said that I got like a someone had come up to them and let them know that I had helped them out and whatever, and they were really grateful. So I got a nice little gift card or something like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's always
But I don't
good
know
to
if it
feel
was her,
seen.
but maybe.
And even if it wasn't, like you saw in her face that she brightened up, so like she felt seen.
100%.
Because I believe that even though she couldn't hear him, she probably like, and you know more,
right.
Mr. Right Key person, that she probably like felt his aura, you know, that negative energy.
Right. 100%.
So
100%.
yeah. All right. Well, I am out of questions. Does anybody else out there have any more questions? Is there anything else that you want to say? Has there any ideas spurred into your mind while we're waiting?
I don't think so. I think we're good. I just make sure you guys tune in October for the new drops. We're gonna have crop hoodies and regular hoodies. It's gonna be really nice material.
But
It's
it's
gonna
your
be a
social media.
heavier cotton. It's the_Brunel brand at the.
I was about to type underscore. Brunel brand.
Yes.
And this is where at IG.
Yep, and it's on Facebook now too.
Oh, you getting with us old folks, huh?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Is it the same name?
Yeah, it's already up there. It looked like it popped up.
Like that, or still at?
I think it's the same ad.
You sorry, sir, Mr. David. I think you're kind of late. We've already talked about his dream brand collab. It was 10 a.m. Who's going to be a guest sometime soon? Hint, hint, knock, knock. And then he also said that he would hope he could get some endorsements by Tommy Hilfiger. But my brain is clicking. I got something in my mind that I'm not gonna say just in case. Rob Naylor. Yes. Now that we know this man is certified, I think him and no bad energy needs something together. Yeah. But okay, so I don't have anything else. Like I said, any other last words? Anything else that we did not put out here for people to find you?
I don't think so. Oh, you can also tap in with the x.and.o.flicks. That's me and me and my brother Amani's photography business we got going on. I guess I should put Instagram. Dang, I'm like you. Boy.
You can use this one too. You want to use this one?
I got it, I think. Heck yeah. And that's the Instagram. We do everything from Easter family to fashion, runways, personal photo shoots, whatever you need. And we got the good prices because we're just starting off. So we can't charge you too much yet. So get in touch with us while the prices are still cheap. And yeah.
All right. So thank you all for tuning in. That's all we got. I'm gonna let this young man go on about his evening.
Thank you.
All right. That's it, guys. And y'all know how we do. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I would like to thank my guests for joining me, or simply thank you for watching the pre-recorded episode. No matter what your birth order is, how you self-identify, and whether you like pancakes or waffles. If this is the first time you're hearing it today, I want you to know that you are loved. You were put here for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Until next time, take care of yourself. Be sure that you like and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. This is RealRam.